Yo, yo, what's going on, people? I'm amazing. Can't complain. The great one. Can't complain. I'm doing great. Doing amazing.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Okay. So how are you?
Doing good, man. What about you? What's going on?
Good. Good. What's your thoughts about this whole Kyrie Irving stuff?
Man, look, um, Kevin Durant, I'm gonna say this: Kevin Durant, and then all that to try to get him the Brooklyn, and see what I'm saying. With all that trouble, I don't think nobody really wanted Kyrie Irving as a franchise player in Brooklyn.
Hmm.
And Kyrie Irving is pulling this stuff off, man. If I'm Kevin Durant, I'm looking at this stuff sideways. There's only so much. I mean, he's trying to win a championship. With the Brooklyn Nets, he's trying to win a championship, and Kyrie Irving, I understand his beliefs on what's going on, but he's no good if he's gonna be there and he's not gonna play. They got to do something.
Yeah. Well, I
So
thought they should have.
they're gonna regret. I hope and Kevin Durant, if Kyrie, it might be a chance that Kevin Durant is gonna regret bringing Kyrie Irving there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I was saying they should have tried doing the trade where they trade him for Ben Simmons because by getting Ben Simmons because they don't need extra scoring, they need defense. So if you bring in Ben Simmons, it basically covers up most of your weaknesses. But then apparently Kevin Durant didn't want that to go down.
No, but you know, I understand. I understand. I mean, I understand. But the thing is, I think it's to try to get Damian Lillard. Be honest. But I don't know. I'm
I
not going to just
mean,
say that.
to be
Go ahead.
honest, though, they don't really need us. Like I said, they already have James Harden and Kevin Durant. I think that's even without Kyrie. I think they could still win the championship.
They're gonna need that side. They're gonna need size too. They lacking size. That's what definitely what the Lakers have. They gonna be. I mean, look, man. I mean, look, this is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible, man. I mean, this is terrible. I mean, they in jeopardy already, whether they know or not, of winning a championship. They in jeopardy. Period. I mean,
Yeah.
if Kyrie, maybe they should try to get Ben Simmons. I mean, but if Ben,
Well, I
I'm
think that's going to be the best because, like I said, they don't need extra scoring. With Ben Simmons, they're covering basically majority of their weaknesses. Like you said, they need like a big man guy who could grab boards, play defense, and Ben Simmons gives you that.
of course you got somebody who can defend the perimeter also.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think Ben Simmons would be perfect for that team because they don't need Ben Simmons to score. They just need him to play defense. They already have uh Kyrie. I'm sorry, they already have Harden and KD for scoring.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they got a good team. They got a really got a good team. But Kyrie Irving is no good, man. If he's not going to be on the court, he's
Yeah,
no good. I mean, he's no good, man. If I was Kevin Durant, obviously I'm not. I think they should be in the front. I think Kevin Durant should go in the front office, talk to Kyrie if you're going to do this, or you going to play or not. Go to the front office, man. I mean, he had enough. I mean, at some point, he's had enough. He's had enough. I'm sure he's gonna have enough at some point, and he's gonna regret it. I mean, I know that's his friend, but at the end of the day, you got a job to do. I mean,
yeah,
I'm sure this is very important to Kevin Durant and the rest of the team to win a championship. I mean, I'm sure the owner would love to make the move, but they don't want to do anything without Kevin Durant, which I understand. But I mean, enough is enough, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just think that they should. least consider that. I think Kevin Durant at least should consider that because he's going to be on the court, but not for the home games. What goes that, and they're not going to exactly have a cakewalk in the East either. They got teams they got teams that's capable of going to the finals also, man. I mean, they should make the finals, but it's not going to be that simple. You see what I'm saying?
No, I think even if Kyrie's not playing, and they have both KD and Harden, they're both healthy. I think that's good enough to win a championship.
I mean, I like to think so, but I mean, that's the key word, health. I believe they're gonna be healthy this year. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But
the guy who's always injured, Kyrie's normally injured. I think the only reason why Harden got injured because he showed up to training camp like fat. He was out of shape, and then he didn't really and then it was a short off season and stuff. So I don't think he had time to recover. I think next season, because last year, Harden at the beginning, he didn't really care because he didn't want to be in Houston. But I think this year he's gonna take care of his body a lot better.
Yeah, y'all too. We have plenty of time to get it ready.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, man. I mean, they championship is in jeopardy already. Yeah. Of them even trying to compete. They can compete, but just that all alone, you see what I'm saying? Right now, it's not looking too good for them, man. They're not. It's not looking good. I think they should win at least one title. Let me see, J-Dog. What's going on, man? You on?
Till I leave his ass necklace. They can trick. Fuck it. Nigga finna get fuck if he like it, but he don't respect his.
Cut that off, man. But like I said, though, man, they championship hopes is probably in jeopardy right now. Unless
right
they do
now,
something.
Who was your right now? If you had to make a prediction, who would be your two teams to me in the finals? Let's say Kyrie. Let's say Kyrie doesn't play at all this season. Who would you pick to make the finals? The two teams.
Probably the Bucks and the Lakers.
Can't sleep on. So you think the Bucks could beat the Nets?
Hey man, in the NBA, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. I mean, I know it's a popular pick. It's a popular pick for the Brooklyn Nets, but you still don't know what's going to happen. The Brooklyn Nets, even if Kyrie ever doesn't play, but it's not going to be no cakewalk. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be no cakewalk. I mean, the Brooklyn should win. They should win the East. But they still got. I don't think Philadelphia's going nowhere. They're gonna make the playoffs. I don't think Philly's going nowhere.
Especially the only reason why I wouldn't pick the Bucks is because they don't have PJ Tucker anymore. So who's gonna guard KD?
I mean, well, you can put Giannis on KD, but who's gonna guard James Harden?
For 48 minutes, they're not gonna. They want to conserve Giannis for offense.
Well, I think, like I said, at the same time, the Bucks.
Like I said, I thought that losing PJ Tucker was a big loss because he was the. I know KD dropped 48 in 2 games, but he made KD earn that.
He did, but see, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So at the same time, who the Brooklyn's gonna stop? Nobody. They're gonna stop nobody. But they got the scoring option and Giannis and Chris Middleton. But at the same time, I really believe that the Bucks. I mean, the Bucks can repeat. They can repeat, but. Even if Kyrie Irving's out, the Brooklyn Nets should still win the East, but it's not going to be that simple. And Kyrie Irving still put them in jeopardy because at the same time, you're messing up the team already. I think the Bucks have had a chance of going back to the NBA Finals, but from an educational pick, the Brooklyn Nets and the Lakers.
Yeah, like I said, the only reason why I don't see them I think they would have a chance if they had PJ Tucker back, but they don't have him. And then
they lost their defense. Oh yeah, they lost the extra defender. Yeah, they did.
Because even last year too, just with KD alone, because Harden was hobbled, so he didn't really play 100%. They won 7 games with just KD alone, and then if it wasn't for his big toe, they would have went to the conference finals.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But I agree. But this is a brand new year, man. It's a brand new year. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen.
What about out west? Do you think? Because right now they're saying Kawhi could return. So do you think if a Clippers and Lakers play?
No.
Because apparently Kawhi's, from reports, they're saying Kawhi is probably going to come back by March.
It depends on where the seeding's at for the Clippers, where they're gonna be seeded, what type of seed they're gonna be in the playoffs. 7th or 8th seed, they probably get a 6th seed, maybe. But it depends if they have anything to play for.
Yeah.
Cause
I don't know if Kawhi, because he's coming off, because it's not ACL tear, but it's partial. So I don't know if he's gonna be back to the Kawhi we know of. Right now, I'd probably pick the Lakers, but like I said, I think the Clippers have a chance, and then obviously there's still the Phoenix Suns.
yeah, I mean I'm looking for the Lakers to go to the NBA Finals, but again, I mean you still got Denver. Jamal Murray is back. You still got Denver. You got other teams. You still got Denver.
Well, remember he's another guy who's
Phoenix.
injury prone too.
Yeah. Denver, Phoenix, the Lakers. I think those three teams, they still got a chance of making it to the NBA Finals, but the Lakers should make it. The Lakers should be there. They should be there.
Like you said though, but you have Anthony Davis, who he's another guy who's always injury prone too.
Yeah.
And then LeBron's getting older too. He's now about to be 37, so he's declining as years go by.
I mean Anthony Davis. I mean, this is it for the Lakers, man. If they don't get it done this year, they probably won't get this close no more because those guys are aging. But this is the perfect time for them. LeBron, Anthony Davis, this should be no excuse for him this year. I mean, he should be healthy. I mean, I don't think the problem I have with Anthony Davis is he's too injury prone. I don't like that. He's too injury prone. He's too great of a player to be injury prone, but a lot of players have injuries. But I mean, he should really, really dominate this year.
And another thing too, I don't know if Westbrook's gonna fit. Is he perfectly gonna fit it? Because you have LeBron, who's a ball handler, Rondo is a ball handler, and then Westbrook. Those guys are not really great off the ball. That's another thing too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna work. I hope they ain't got no choice. They don't have a choice. I'm saying this. They don't have a choice. They're gonna have to figure out something.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if Westbrook was a good fit for that team.
They should work it out. I hope they do. I hope they win. But like I said, at the end of the day, they are grown ass men, and they should they're grown ass men. They should figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because at this point, it's not about AVPs. It's not about how much points you're gonna get.
That's
That's
another thing too. Both LeBron and Westbrook, they're stat conscious.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't be stat conscious this year. I mean, maybe they focus on the biggest thing. For me, for my money, I probably have the Lakers win the championship this year.
Yeah, probably for me, I'd probably go with the Nets because we've seen how that team plays together, so we know that they're one of the most unstoppable teams to stop. Like defensively, you can't stop that team. They have way too many scoring options. But like I said, if one of them are hurt again, then probably not. But I think if they're healthy, I think the Nets should win the title.
We'll see what happens. I mean, they definitely have a chance. They definitely got a great chance. But then you can't stop them from the outside. But the inside, they don't have nobody that's going to tussle with Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis and DeAndre Jordan. So I think that it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm not guaranteed neither one will go to the NBA Finals. I mean, I'm pretty sure their chances are high. I mean, I'm telling people, this is a brand new year. This is a brand new year. You never know what's going to happen.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? But I would like to see them in the NBA Finals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just hoping because personally, I don't like the super team stuff, so I hope we see like an upset with like the Bucks or Suns.
Yeah, it'll be good. It will be nice. It will be nice.
Like, I wouldn't mind seeing a Suns and Bucks finals again. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see the Bucks. I would love to see an upset. Because at the end of the day, you see what I'm saying? Those teams are capable of beating you. You see what I'm saying? So you can have a great team, a stacked team, and still lose.
What's your thoughts on the Suns this year? How do you think they're gonna do? Do you think they're gonna go to the conference finals or?
They have a chance. They have a chance. If they had, but they're going to have to play real better than they played last year.
Yeah,
Going to the NBA Finals because
I think they should go to the conference finals this year. I think they're probably the biggest threats to beat the Lakers out of any team.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, if Kawhi comes back and he's good to go next year, they could probably beat the Lakers. I think those are probably the only two teams that really have a chance against the Lakers this year.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of teams that have a chance. I just want them.
Oh yeah, the Nuggets too, but then I don't know if the thing with the
I
Nuggets.
don't think.
No, the thing with Denver is that Jamal Murray, he's another guy who's always injury prone too. So it depends on if he's healthy too.
Yeah, I mean Jamal Murray is talented, but yeah. I mean,
then for him it's based on health. If he's healthy, I think they can make they have a great shot to beat the Lakers too.
Yeah, they should. I'm sure they do. I just at the same time, I just hope everybody be healthy because at the end of the day, I do not want no excuses, man. I do not want no excuses. I just want everybody to be healthy. Yeah. I want everybody to be healthy because I really don't want no excuses because I really want them to, as far as no excuses for everybody to be full healthy when they lose or whoever loses, because I don't want nothing. I mean, I understand last year for New Jersey. I mean, for the Brooklyn Nets, I understand that, and I do respect that. Same with the Lakers
too, where AD got injured in Game 3 last year.
Yeah, exactly. But I really want everybody to be healthy because I want them to say, "Oh, if they were healthy, that's the problem." I mean, you weren't healthy, but I can excuse. I mean, for me, I can excuse. I will excuse this year. I will. I mean, I ain't taking nothing away from the Bucks. They won. Not much respect to them, but I really don't want no excuses this year. Let's just see what happens this year. See what I'm saying? So, go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, I think if the Nets are healthy, I don't really see anyone beating them.
I mean, I don't disagree. I accept the Lakers. The reason why I said the Lakers is because the Lakers have inside players they are big on the inside. That's why I mean in the Nets don't have no size on the inside, on the interior. And that's still a factor for me. That's still a factor for me. And that still means something. You see what I'm saying? So they ain't got nobody. I mean, think about it. Extra offensive, defensive rebounds. That means a lot. I mean, because the Nets will normally get their points from the outside, not from the inside. So what they going to do with those big guys is going to be crashing the boards. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
the main concern is obviously the Lakers. Yeah, they don't have a guy who could stop AD.
No,
I think that's a concern too.
No. They don't have nobody. No. I mean, exactly. Yeah. No, exactly. They ain't got nobody gonna stop Anthony Davis. No, and they ain't got nobody gonna stop. I think Kevin Durant, and Anthony Davis. That's a great matchup.
Yeah, I don't see Kevin Durant being able to guard him. AD could obviously guard KD. So yeah, you're right. That's another thing, but one thing I'm concerned about is the offense of the Lakers because there's like many moments where they go cold. Yeah. I mean, now that shooting's gonna be a problem. I can see that. I mean, of course, but we have to see what's going. And then we gotta see what's gonna happen. It could be very interesting. I would love to see that matchup, but I'm definitely ain't gonna guarantee it though, man. I'm definitely ain't gonna guarantee it. Yeah. I would love to. We should see it. Let me see who's on here. Okay, let's see. He wants to come in the stream. Yo, what's going on? You up? What's going on? Hello? His mic's off?
Yeah, Mike. Yes. Hello?
Assalamualaikum. Oh, brother.
Got time for the foodies, man. But
a lot of trolls coming on here.
Yeah, man. I yeah. I have to kick it from the studio.
Hey, who do you think is the best player in the league right now?
Great question. Great question, man. Probably Giannis. I won't be upset if you say Kevin Durant. You be Giannis between Giannis and Kevin Durant. I don't think LeBron James no longer the best player in the NBA. He had his run for 10 years. He was best player in the year, best player in the league for 10 years in a row, from 2010 through 2020. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's between Kevin Durant and Giannis. I tell you Giannis because he's not a better player, but as far as an all-around player, I take him over Kevin Durant. But Kevin Durant, shooting ability, his mid-range, his three-point shooting, turnaround shot. I mean, and he improved on the defense, even though he never made an All-NBA defensive team.
Mm-hmm.
He's improved.
Yeah,
so
he's underrated as a defender.
Yeah, because he's long and he'll give people trouble. And his long arms will give people trouble also. I'm gonna go with Giannis, but you can go either way. I'm gonna go with Giannis.
Would you take Giannis over Kawhi?
No, Kawhi's gonna be out. So I'm not counting him. But right now,
or if both are healthy, would you take Kawhi?
I'll probably take Kawhi. I'll take Kawhi.
Yeah,
I'll probably take Kawhi. Yeah. I can't count him because he's not gonna be on the court.
Well, like I said, his situation is unsure because I thought he wasn't gonna play at all. But I read some reports, and I had some friends who have friends in the NBA. They were telling me that Kawhi should return by March, and then there was some thing about training camp where he looked pretty good out there.
Yeah, you never know. You never know with Kawhi. I have a problem with Kawhi because as far as injuries, man, staying on the court, though, man. I mean, that's a huge problem. He got all the talent in the world, but he just can't stay healthy.
Yeah,
he just can't stay healthy. That's a huge problem. I gotta count on somebody every night to be there.
Yeah,
to the best ability is availability, man. I mean, Giannis. I mean, if you look at LeBron James, he's more healthy than anybody else, just about anybody else in the league, and he's 36 years old.
Yeah, he didn't get injured until I know that 1 year for the Lakers, his first year he got injured. But other than that, he's never had but even last year too, he had an ankle injury too. So like I said, he's getting older. He's not what he was once. Yeah,
he's still able to be in better shape than just about anybody else in the NBA, man, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, man. But I go with Giannis.
Yeah.
But
I'd probably give KD the little edge because of the fact that Giannis, he has a lot of weaknesses. Like he's not a good free throw shooter. He's not a good outside shooter.
Okay. Fair enough.
What?
No, fair enough.
Yeah. But then when he plays though, he gives it his all. He doesn't give anyone he doesn't let anyone off the hook. He plays to the hardest of his ability. So that's what I respect about him. But then he has some stuff he should improve. Like I think he's gotten better at his post game. I'll give him that. But he needs to at least work on a mid-range jumper. At least mid-range. He doesn't need to shoot threes, but if he gets the mid-range, he'll be unstoppable.
I agree. I think he need to have it'll definitely help. I think he need to have at least a decent, consistent, 17 to 18 foot mid-range shot.
Yeah, like Hakeem had those type of guys where he doesn't need to shoot threes. You could give him if he had the mid-range jumper like Hakeem, Kevin Garnett, those type of guys.
Yes, absolutely. I can imagine. Absolutely. That'll definitely help.
And then Charles Barkley said he should work on he should go to a Hakeem or a Kevin McHale and work on his post game too.
I agree. He need to go with those guys. I agree. Yeah. He need to go. Those are the cream of the crop. He need to go with those guys in a decent, at least a decent jump shot from mid range.
Yeah.
I don't care about him being Steph Curry. I don't need you to be that.
Yeah, he doesn't need to shoot threes like KD or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You need to work on a decent mid range. Yeah. Decent mid range shot. He's a 17 to 18 footer.
Yeah. Like I said, I think right now he's probably for power forwards. I think he could be at least the second greatest power forward all time.
I mean, he has the potential, but he's no doubt going to be up there. He's going to at least. I think he could be a top 5.
Yeah.
But
I think he's already top 5 power forward. You don't think so?
I mean, he got a long way to go, man.
Yeah,
he's just 26, but in terms of his talent, he's undeniable. Yeah. I'm gonna say this. He's gonna be better than a lot of them. I'm gonna tell you why. His ball handling ability for his size, and he can move just as quick as a small forward and a guard. that puts him that can put him past a lot of those guys.
On top of that, what he's achieved at 26. A lot of guys
Mhm.
don't achieve that in their entire career.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
He's got one championship. He won a DPOY. He has some MVPs. So like accolades wise, he's already achieved more than so many players their whole career.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, I ain't gonna take anything away from him. I think he definitely has a chance to be for sure. At the very least, I think at the very least he could be a top. I mean, I think if he has the injury right now, if he don't play no more, I think I consider him putting the top 10 small forward. Right now, actually. Yeah, I'm sorry. My fault. Yeah, my fault. Power forward. I think right now, if he's decided not to play no more, and he just played, this is just his 8th year, I believe, 7th or 8th year. I think
he's going into his 9th. Yeah.
Yeah. 9. Okay. So exactly. So my thing is, I think right now, just about right now, he's a top 10 power forward, top 10 right now, and he has a chance. I could put him as high as number 3, or it depends. It depends on how he keep going. How he keep going, as long as he keep playing like he's playing right now.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So definitely,
he goes out like a lot of players today. I know they don't have the heart. He's cut from like those old school type of guys.
Oh yeah. He don't. And the thing is, he don't let the lack of shooting, even though you should improve on it just a little bit. I don't think he don't let that get to him.
Yep.
Or he breaking at the free throw line, or not even touching, not even hitting the rim in the NBA Finals, not even doing that. He's still gonna keep going. That's what I like about him. So he's no doubt he definitely ain't scared of the spotlight. He gonna definitely give it all he got.
Yeah, but
that's one thing I do appreciate about him, no matter what he said.
These media heads don't like him. Like that's
because they don't. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Like you see how for like LeBron, all these media heads like love him. For Giannis, they don't. But then Giannis he doesn't let that affect him.
No, absolutely, and they don't like him because he wants to stay in this low.
On top of that, too, the way he trains, apparently he doesn't train with how LeBron and Melo and all these guys are like buddies. He's not like that. He's he doesn't train with unless you're his teammate or his brother. He won't train with you.
I understand. Yeah. I mean, I like that mentality though. I mean, but I don't like I said, I don't take anything away from him. I mean, he definitely got the grit. He definitely got the grind. He definitely had the potential. He already got it. I mean, he definitely have that drive to be great, to be the best player that he could possibly be. Yeah. He definitely had that because a lot of people don't like him when he can't shoot. Okay, well that's fine, but it's fine. But look what he's doing though, without the shooting. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? That's even more impressive. You see what I'm saying? I don't get mad at every player because they can't shoot. I mean, at least he tries. You see what I'm saying? At least he tries.
You look at a guy like Ben Simmons, right? He can't shoot either, but he doesn't have Giannis's mentality. Otherwise, they probably would have won the finals last year if Ben Simmons had that mentality.
Oh, of course, man. I mean, I mean, Ben Simmons, man. I mean, he don't even try to shoot, man. He don't even try. I mean, you see what I'm saying?
You remember where he had that dunk over Trae Young?
Yeah. I think that turned
half his size and he passed it over.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, he got the advantage over any point guard in the league, man.
He just doesn't have the mentality.
Exactly. He passed that dunk, and that turned that whole series around, man. Yeah. They still had a chance to win. I think they were down 3. They was down 3, I believe. He passed that dunk. That is crazy. That's just unacceptable, man. I know Joel Embiid had like 6 or 8 turnovers in that game, but at that point, that turned around just about the whole series.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So I love Ben Simmons, and he should be. I mean, this man has
go on with him because he's another guy too, where he's gonna lose a lot of money for not showing up to the training camp.
Well, I mean, look. Even though Doc Rivers said what he said, that he can't, he don't know if they can win without. Don't know if he can win with Ben Simmons. I mean, look, man. I think they paying this man a lot of money. I mean, the best thing for him to do, to be honest with you, I think to try to improve his game as much as possible. Mm-hmm. he has the. I mean, because he has the size, but all that's not gonna mean anything for his
Yeah, another
mentality,
thing I
his
hate,
drive.
you know what happens every summer? They'll show on like if you're on Twitter, Instagram, or whatever social media, they'll show him at the gym making all these jump shots, looking like he's Kevin Durant. They do this every summer, where he shows this footage, and then that stuff never translates into real games.
Yeah, he doesn't even try to shoot though. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. I mean, he should. I think really he should stay. Listen, I think he should stay in Philadelphia, but at the same time,
No, I think
hello. Hey, the great one. I mean, the link is in the description if you want to come back on. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, go ahead.
I was saying, I think right now the relationship between him and Doc Rivers is like it's gone past like fixable. I think the damage is already done.
It's probably over. It
Yeah.
is. So I mean,
Yeah, I think right now because the way Doc Rivers handled it. Remember when they asked him on that interview, like you said, where they asked him, "Can he be a point guard on a championship team?" That killed Ben Simmons' confidence, and right now that relationship is like it's been destroyed after that.
yes. I mean, look. I mean,
Because you could tell Doc Rivers doesn't want him there, and Ben Simmons doesn't want to play for Doc Rivers.
and you know, make it so bad. The thing is, they tanked all those years. They tanked all those years. They got a talent, and it's waste. It's just wasted. They tanked, and they got, but he only work on his jump shot.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's crazy to me. They tanked all those years, man, to get somebody like Ben Simmons. They got one right with Joel Embiid, but they tanked all those years just to get him.
well, they messed up by getting Markel Fultz.
Yeah, they did. They should have got Jason Tatum. I think he was in that draft also. Yeah.
On top of that, what they did, they originally had the third pick. They traded up to get, so they gave away stuff to get first pick, and they got Markel Fultz for that.
Yeah, they shouldn't. Yeah, they waste. Yeah, that's a waste. But yeah, man. I mean, look. I mean, it's at this point it's over. I believe it's over.
Yeah.
But I hope not. But like I said, at this point it is. I mean,
Where do you think he ends up going to?
I don't know what they're gonna get for Ben Simmons, but I think a great team would be Indiana. So if you have his own team, I think.
Yeah, I heard about that too. Indiana.
Yep, Indiana. There's other teams also. I think.
What about would you trade him? I think him for like John Wall would be a decent trade too.
Yeah, for Houston, I think that'd be a decent trade.
Yeah.
The Portland, I don't think that's going to work. Even though I like to see Damian Lillard with Philadelphia, but they said Damian Lillard's off the table. Maybe CJ McCollum, but you know they make something shooting backcourt. I don't think they really want Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
So Houston, I think Houston would be a good fit for him. Indiana would be a good fit.
Well, I think the best fit would be the Nets because they don't need him to score. They just need him to play defense and basically be a power forward out there. Because I think right now KD's playing the 4. They have KD at the 4 and Blake at the 5. They could probably move KD back to the 3 and then have Ben Simmons play the 4.
Well, they could do that, or maybe San Antonio. Greg Popovich would definitely tighten up Ben Simmons.
Well, because the Sixers are trying to compete for a championship, so they want a guy who could help them at least compete. So they need to go after like a guy like John Wall, Damian Lillard, like someone who's a point guard who's like proven himself.
Yeah, I'm sure.
John Wall hasn't proven himself, but he's still a good point guard. I'd still say he's like a top 10 point guard in the league.
Yeah, I think John Wall had I think John Wall had disappointment in his career, man.
Yeah.
I think I would look for him to be more than what he was, but I mean, damn.
Yeah.
I really like him coming out of Kentucky. I thought he was going to be fast, lightning quick, real fast, very athletic. But I mean,
he was a good player too. He made a couple All-Star teams, but he just couldn't. That team just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, that's true. They couldn't get over the hump. But it's going to be interesting what's going to happen this year, though. It's going to be very interesting. I would like to see what's going to happen. I can't wait for the season to get started. I really can't wait because I would really, that's like this. I would love to see an upset this year. I would love to see it.
Yeah, like last year.
Yeah, I would love to see it. I don't think last year was up in the way it was, but it ain't
No,
have
because
all
last
that.
year everyone expected to see the Lakers and Nets. We got Bucks and like the Suns. I didn't
Oh
even
yeah,
have them beating the Lakers, and then the Bucks. I didn't have them beating the Nets either. So those were two teams that were surprised. Were like a upset.
yeah. I think like I said, that's teams that definitely have a legit chance to repeat and to compete. But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen in the NBA.
Yeah. Like I
See
said,
that?
the Bucks. I don't see because, like I said, PJ Tucker was a huge loss for him. He's the one
Yeah, I
who
hate that
basically
loss.
guarded Katie. And like I said, Kyrie didn't play, and then Harden was hobbled. And just for Katie alone, they went to 7 games in overtime.
I hate that they lost PJ Tucker.
Yeah. On top of that, too, if it wasn't for Katie's toe being so big, that would have been a 3, and they would have beat them.
Yep. Yep. Kevin Durant is that great. He's that great. They almost lost. The Bucks got lucky.
Well, another team we're sleeping on too, the Warriors.
Oh yeah, the Warriors. The Warriors have a chance to make the conference final. They're going on if Klay Thompson. Well, if not
Yeah.
Klay Thompson.
You know what would be a really good series? The Suns versus the Warriors. That would be a really good series.
Oh yeah. I would. And then I kind of feel sorry for Chris Paul because that's probably be his only chance.
Oh yeah, last year was probably his best chance. I mean, who knows this year? This year he might. Like I said, I still think the Suns are probably going to be a top 3 seed at least. So they're still going to be a. It's not like they're going to be like below like.
No. Chris Paul.
They're gonna be a
Chris.
top
If you got Chris Paul, in your team, he make any team better.
No, and you still got Devin. You got all those other guys too. So I think minimum top 3 seed.
Oh yeah. You got Chris. As long as they got Chris Paul on that team, because remember, before then there was basically the Nets. I mean, the Phoenix Suns were basically they were the playoff team until Chris Paul for a while until Chris Paul got there.
Yeah.
Just like Chris
Well,
Paul.
that obviously it
OKC.
wasn't just Chris Paul too. They had a lot of. They have those young guys like Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and then they have a good coach.
Oh yeah, they had a piece. They had great pieces.
Yeah, they had
great
pieces. Yeah.
Just Chris Paul. I mean, that I think that's the closest that Chris Paul will ever get to winning a championship.
Last year,
if there was any chance that last year was his best chance.
Well, same for Giannis too. Last year's best chance to win it too.
Oh yeah, I think he had to. I mean, a lot of teams had injuries. That's part of the main reason why.
Yeah.
But I hope. But like I said, they have a chance. But they're going to have to play lights out. They're going to have to do even better than they did last year.
Yep.
For that to happen.
I'm hoping because I don't want to see a Lakers Nets finals. I think that's like I said, I'm not a fan of the super team stuff. I like competition. I like to see like surprises. So I'm hoping we don't see. I know a lot of people are hoping for that, but I'm not because I think it's just too obvious. I'd rather just see like a team like the Suns or the Bucks or the Bucks versus Clippers, like one of those teams that we're not expecting to make the finals.
Yeah. I like that because I don't want to know who's actually going to win based off talent.
Yeah.
Based off talent. You see what I'm saying? So
who's your basketball team?
Oh, I like Philadelphia, man. I like
Philadelphia.
You're a
Sixers fan?
Yeah, I like Philadelphia Houston.
Okay.
Yeah. I like Brooklyn since Jason Kidd was playing for New Jersey Nets. I love when he was in New Jersey.
Okay.
But no doubt the Philadelphia 76ers and the Houston Rockets.
Oh, so you were pissed. You were probably pissed last year when they lost to the Hawks.
Yeah. That daggone Ben Simmons, man.
No, I remember. Did you see some of those videos where like the fans were going crazy at Ben Simmons after?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this dude like, get the fuck out of my city. Like those Sixers fans were pissed off.
Yeah, they was.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Bulls fan, so I think the Bulls would probably. I don't see them making, like, doing big in the. I don't see them going deep in the playoffs, but I think they'll probably be because they still got Lonzo Ball, they got DeMar DeRozan, they still got Zach LaVine, so I think they could be a top 6 seed probably.
Yeah, it may be they the sleeper. There's no doubt they're the sleeper this year. They got talent. They got talent. They can make some noise. They can make some noise in the playoffs this year because I mean in the Eastern Conference, can't sleep on them.
Yeah, I don't see them making like maybe first, depending if they play like the Hawks or the Knicks, but I don't see them being the Nets or Bucks. But like I said, they could. You never know though.
Absolutely. That might be the most sleeper team in the NBA right now.
Yeah. What's it called?
Mhm.
And I like to see how because Lonzo Ball, I know he took a lot of shit a few years with the Lakers, but you saw improvement from him last year.
Oh yeah, he's improved. He's improved. I would love to see him. I think it's a good fit for him this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fit.
yeah, uh, and then another team too. Like I said, I'm hoping because I like Kawhi Leonard. I don't think he's the best player in the league, but I would like to see them beat the Lakers.
Oh, I would too.
Yeah.
I would too. Yes, it just depends on what's gonna happen. I mean, again, I would love to see upset. I would like to see what's gonna happen actually. When they play one another, because at the end of the day, anything can happen in the sport of basketball. I mean,
If you had to pick, who would be your top 8 teams from each conference?
Next for sure, Milwaukee. Next, Milwaukee. Probably Philadelphia 76ers probably. Maybe the Bulls.
Well, you think because that's another team I forgot. Miami, they added Kyle Lowry, and they got PJ Tucker.
Yeah, I could put them in number 5 probably. They actually gotten better. They actually gotten better.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, they added Kyle Lowry, so they have a playmaker, and then they got PJ. So they have three. They have Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler, and PJ Tucker. They're gonna be clamps. They're another team you gotta watch out for.
Well, they got great perimeter defense.
Oh yeah, that's another team. I wouldn't be surprised if they get out the East too, because they have 3 lockdown defenders, and if they're playing the Nets, you have PJ Tucker, who we know you could guard KD. You got Kyle Lowry guarding Kyrie, Jimmy Butler guarding Harden. So
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, they. I mean, listen, the Eastern Conference, like I keep telling people, it's not gonna be no cakewalk, man.
oh yeah, it's gotten way better.
Yeah,
Compared to what it was like a few years ago, you got it's gotten better. I'd still give the Western Conference a little edge, but it's not as like I remember like a couple years ago, you could have teams with like 30 wins making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got competition. I mean, the Nets got plenty of competition. They got competition. They got a little bit of competition in the East, man. They ain't gonna steamroll everybody. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna be even though even if they do have Kyrie, if they have Kyrie, but they could just steamroll everybody. And Boston, you gotta look at Boston too. Boston.
I don't know about them because they have Jason Tatum, they have Jaylen Brown, but then they lost Kemba. They don't have a true point guard.
No, they don't. They never did. They didn't have a true point guard.
They got Marcus Smart, who's a good defender, but I don't think because I know last year he played a 2 guard. I don't know if he could be the right playmaker for them because they need a playmaker. I think that's probably their weakness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Smart's a good defender, but I have to see how he does playmaking wise. I don't know. To be honest, you could see them missing. Looking how the East is next year, because you got because my top 8 picks, if I have to predict, obviously you got the Nets, the Bucks, Heat, Sixers. I think the Knicks will still be good. The Hawks, and then the Bulls, and you got teams like the Celtics, Wizards, Pacers, who I think they're all going to be fighting for a play-in spot.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not
taking the Wizards too. They got rid of Westbrook, but they still got Montrezl Harrell, Kyle Kuzma, KCP. So I think they're going to be probably a playoff contending team, like 7-8 team. So I don't know if the Celtics will make the playoffs next year.
I don't. If they make it, they gonna handle a high seed.
Yeah, they're probably gonna make it, but it's gonna be like I think they're gonna be fighting for a playing spot.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I mean, I think Jason
And they got
Tatum.
a new head coach too.
I think Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown need to improve.
Yeah,
Need to improve more. Need to improve more this year.
and I love Tatum too. I think he has a chance to be one of the best players in the league, but they need to put some talent around him, like
Oh yeah,
some
Jason
pieces.
Tatum. Jason Tatum's a good. I mean, Jason. I like Jason Tatum. I like Jason Tatum.
Yeah, when you watch him play, he reminds you a lot of Kobe.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah,
Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum can play. He has great offensive player.
yeah.
Even though
Because
he improved,
they have Jalen. Like I said, their defense is horrible, and then they don't have a playmaker. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jason Tatum, if because there was one point where they had Kyrie and they were basically a championship contending team. They lost pieces they lost Kyrie, Gordon Hayward, they lost Kemba. So I wouldn't be
Mhm.
surprised if Tatum wants out of that place, unless they put some pieces around him.
Yeah, it could be long before you want to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
It could be long. It could be long. I can see it. I can definitely see it now. If it
yeah,
don't get better, he's probably gonna be going somewhere else.
yeah. Like another guy I heard too. There were some rumors that apparently his parents weren't happy about him being in New Orleans, and they wanted him to go to like a team like the Knicks or something.
You talking about Zion?
Yeah, Zion Williamson.
Mm. Well, yeah, but Zion, he hasn't really proved anything. He can't even stay healthy. He can't even take his team to the playoffs. He hasn't really
And
proved anything.
have you seen? He looks out of shape now too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Zion hasn't really proved. He hasn't proved nothing. I mean,
I
he
mean,
proved that he can dunk and be athletic.
statistically, he was good. He was putting up like 27 a game last year, but then he got hurt, and then he's not. He's out of shape too.
Yeah, I mean, he has a guy like that. He hasn't proved nothing. He hasn't really proved anything. He hasn't took his team to the playoffs. I'm not even sure he's the best player on his team. Besides, my man, Brandon
Brandon
Ingram.
Ingram.
I mean,
Yeah. No, I think
yeah.
he's the best player on his team, but he needs to get in shape and like I said, he's completely out of shape right now.
I mean, I mean, that's his weight. He had a problem with his weight. That's going to be the downfall. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, he's talented. The man is very athletic. He's talented. Big dude, 6'6",
Mm-hmm.
282. But I mean, at the same time, that he's just like 19 or 20, and
Yeah, something like that. I think he's like 20, 21 years old, something like that. Early
yeah,
20s.
yeah, and if he ain't careful, man, he's gonna be overweight. He's gonna be out the league.
Yeah. Like Charles Barkley had that problem too when he first came to the league because the coach didn't play him because he was out of shape.
Exactly. So I mean, I don't know about Zion. He hadn't proven anything as a player yet. I
Right
mean, he's
now,
put up.
John Moran from the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh yeah,
He's
yes,
done more than him already.
yeah, he has.
And he already led his team to the playoffs.
Yes, I think it was 2 or 1. I think he been to playoffs.
No,
I'm not sure. It was his second year. His second year. Okay.
Yeah, he made it last year where they beat. I was actually surprised that they beat the Warriors and got in.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's I mean, right now, John. I love John Morant. John Morant he's the best player in that draft class. So right now, as of right now.
So far, yeah.
And
And
Zion
he's another guy like Giannis too, where he plays out. He goes hard.
Oh yeah, John Morant, man. I love John Morant.
Yeah.
John Morant is very. I love his hammer also.
Yeah. His dunks too. For a guy who's 6'3", the way he dunks.
Oh yeah, John Morant's a real deal. He's. I hope he continues to improve every year, man. He has the potential to be the best, one of the top 4 players in the league. I know it's early stretch, but I'm just saying.
I think he'd definitely be one of the best point guards in the league one day, I think.
Oh yeah, he has the potential. He definitely does. He definitely does.
Yeah. Like surprisingly, because they made a list recently about the top 100 players in the league. Somehow they got Zion Williamson. They put Zion Williamson over him.
Over John Morant, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then another thing to that. First of all, that list was so garbage. It had Rudy Gobert over Donovan Mitchell. He's another guy too. I feel like Rudy Gobert is so overrated.
Really go. Did you see what happened to him in the playoffs, man?
Yeah, he got exposed. That's what
He
happened.
gets. He's a great inside defender, but he's not versatile at all. He's terrible at going. And the outside to even at the pick and roll to even guard anybody on the outside. He's long, but he's really basically a post defender.
Yeah.
Basically,
I think he's probably the most overrated player in the league. Like Draymond's another guy too, where our Draymond's a good defender.
he's definitely overrated. He's definitely overrated.
Yeah, he's another guy who's. You think Draymond's a Hall of Famer or no?
No,
Yeah.
not at all, not at all. But
He'll
based
probably,
on,
I don't think he is, but I think he'll get in because how Hall of Fame is these days. They allow.
Yeah. The usage back in it used to be the standards would be very, very high.
Yeah.
Now at the Hall of Fame, it's the Hall of Very Good now.
Yeah, so he'll probably. I don't think he deserves it, but he'll get in because of the low standards.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Which is crazy, but they didn't know they had Rudy Gobert over Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they had him. They had him pretty high. They had him like 21.
Oh, that's crazy.
They had him over a lot of guys he shouldn't have been over. Let me take a look at the list real quick. Give me a second. Well, they had Rudy Gobert over. They have him over Bam Adebayo. I think Bam's better. They have him over Karl Anthony Towns, Donovan Mitchell, John Morant.
Wow.
And they had Drew Holiday over Zach LaVine.
Drew Holiday over Zach. Come on, man.
Yeah, that list was insane.
That's
They
crazy.
had some. Let's see who else. They had Harrison Barnes over Lonzo Ball.
That's crazy, man. That list. I can't believe that. That's crazy. I even look at the list, but they had Rudy Gobert at number 21.
Yeah, they have Harrison Barnes over Kemba Walker, Lonzo Ball. They have Joe Harris over Lonzo Ball.
Joe Harris over Lonzo Ball?
Yeah.
Joe Harris? Okay. Well. Yeah, this is not accurate, but
I don't think I'd take Bam Adebayo over Rudy Gobert.
Okay, fair enough.
Let me see.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in the world.
Their top 1 through 20 was, I think it was okay. I don't think it was too crazy 1 through 20. But then like 50 through 100, some of those guys shouldn't even be in the top 100.
Well, a lot of them shouldn't. A lot of them shouldn't.
Yeah, though.
What's that? That ESPN list? ESPN list?
No, it was Sports Illustrated.
Oh, Sports Illustrated? Oh, man. Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
And what's funny, too, they had Harrison Barnes at like, where'd they have him? Let me check. They had Harrison Barnes at 95 last year. And he jumped 28 spots up. What did he even do to jump up 28 spots? He didn't even do anything last year.
Yeah, that's the point.
He jumped up 20. Last year he was ranked 95. Last year he was ranked 95. This year he's ranked 67. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, can you hear me?
Their list is always like their top 10. I didn't really have a problem with. They had, let's see. I know they had Kevin Durant 1. They had KD 1. Let's see.
Number 2, LeBron James or Giannis.
No, number 2 was Giannis. They had LeBron 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to search for the list. I can't find it.
We can't argue with that. I mean, they got that right. Got that right, but I mean, this is flawed, man. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I'm just waiting for this year though, man, because I really don't want no excuses for no players at all.
Well, there's always going to be every year. There's always going to be an excuse, no matter what.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the way. Yeah, it is. That's the problem. But I just hope it'd be next in the
like last year, I remember people were complaining about the injuries. The year before that, people were saying the bubble didn't count.
Yeah, I mean, look, man. I mean, but I don't care. But I mean, the Lakers earned it. The Lakers earned the championship. I mean, I'm not. I mean, if that's how they really feel, why don't they ask Adam Silver to replay the 2019-2020 season? If that's the case.
Oh yeah, I got a top 10 list. So they have Kawhi at 10. Anthony Davis at 9. I think he's too low.
And he had an injury season. He had a subpar year. I understand why.
Joel Embiid 8.
That's too low.
James Harden 7th.
Okay,
Luka Doncic 6th.
Okay.
5 they had Nikola Jokic.
I understand that.
4 Steph Curry. 3 LeBron James. 3 LeBron James.
Okay, I think they should have Joel Embiid and number 4 Steph Curry to make.
Wait, you put Joel Embiid over Steph Curry?
I think they should have Joel. Based on the Joel Embiid was MVP candidate. No. So was Steph Curry. I'm just saying if he hadn't got hurt, he definitely would have won it. But the issue was his health. That's the only reason why he didn't win it.
Yeah.
Well,
then he kind of he got hurt too in the playoffs too. That I have to see because Steph Curry's proven himself. Where Embiid, he's really not. He hasn't, like I said, he's never been to a conference final, so I think he has to prove a little more. I can't because Jokic, he went to the conference finals that year. Embiid never, he hasn't proven himself yet.
No, I think he had proven himself.
But then another guy too, Luka Doncic. I think number 6. I think he's a little bit too high because he hasn't. He needs to prove himself too.
He hasn't proved anything. He still hasn't past the second round.
No, he still hasn't. I know his team isn't good, but I mean, you go up 2-0 and you're going back home, you can't win a game. I thought he should have. I know he got injured, but he didn't They should have won that series, the Mavs.
Yeah, I think so. We gonna see this now. This be Luka Doncic, 4th.
He's a good player too, but he's another guy where I think he gets overrated too. They're comparing him to Larry Bird and stuff. I think he.
No, I can't get no. Yeah. That I can. Yeah, he's not Larry Bird. He's definitely not Larry Bird. Larry Bird shot 88% for free throw line. He ain't done that. He's not a better shooter than Larry Bird. Passing, I think. You can compare the passer, but he's not a better shooter. He's not a better rebounder. He's not a better mid-range scorer. His post game in the post is not better. I don't see what the comparison is. I don't see it. I think you better compare him to James Harden. Hello?
Yeah, hello? Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, I
think
guy where. All right, no problem.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's another guy where, like you said, he's not to be compared to Larry Bird. I think they have to slow down with him.
Yeah, because he's only shot 73% from the free throw line. He's not a better mid-range shooter. He's not a better three-point shooter. He's not a better rebounder. Passing, I think that's very comparable. I think passing is right there. No.
Yeah, the rebounding.
Luka Doncic is probably a bit above him. Yeah.
Yeah, Luka Doncic's rebounding is kind of overrated because if you look at the rebounds he gets, Most of them were uncontested.
Yeah, I mean, we have to
I
see
think
more
he's
from
just
Luka
another
Doncic.
guy where the
That's the wrong
media.
comparison.
Yeah, I think the media is just like they're like it's funny they don't do this stuff where Giannis where they put Giannis at a high scale, but for Luka Doncic they're already doing that, and this is his second year in the league. They don't do that with Giannis.
No, I mean, it's all about because they say he shoot better. I mean, but besides that, and then the playoffs. Guess what? His free throw per shooting in playoffs is atrocious.
Oh
He
yeah,
shot
yeah,
so far. He shot 60% in his career. 60% in the playoffs. 60. That's not Larry Bird.
yeah.
That is not Larry Bird.
And Larry Bird's an underrated defender too.
Oh yeah, I think he ain't the best defensive player in the world, but he definitely can hustle. He can definitely hustle.
Yeah, we haven't seen that from Luka. Yeah, where
No,
he's not Luka's not a good defender.
no, not good. I don't think he's halfway decent.
Yeah.
He's not even. I mean, I just don't. Nah. As a matter of fact, let me see this right quick. Could you see the
Your screen? No, I don't.
Yeah, you don't see you don't see it about the
I think,
stats.
did you go on share?
Yeah, just look at here's his numbers right here in the playoffs.
No, when you click share, I think you have to hit. There's a button that says window, and then you have to click it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shares. Hold on a sec. Oh, okay, I see it. There you go.
Yeah, now it's loading.
Yeah, now you see where is that Luka Doncic? See,
Is this playoffs? Yeah.
yeah, playoffs. He shot atrocious 60%. That's not Larry Bird. I'm like, man, come on, man, cut the crap. He's not Larry. No.
They're already saying he was the best 20-year-old to ever play the game.
I don't know. I make an argument from LeBron James.
No, Magic was better at 20 years.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, Magic. It was in the NBA Finals. I don't care what they're going to say they had Kareem. So what? I mean, he was in the NBA Finals. He played all 5 positions, scored 43 points to pull down 15 rebounds.
Yeah.
Come on,
Magic
man.
Johnson is definitely the best 20-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Eli, I like him. He has potential, but they have to stop putting him at the high. Like they should be putting Giannis at a high pedestal. This is another thing I don't like. Giannis just won a championship, but he's not even getting media coverage.
Because they mad at him because he's playing in a market that's not really proper. I mean, who cares? I mean, he won it. He didn't go to no super team. You see what I'm saying? I respect that. I definitely respect that. I definitely respect that.
No, I was saying all summer we heard LeBron, we heard the Lakers, and Nets. We don't hear anything about Giannis this whole summer.
Exactly.
It's funny. Normally they put these guys
crazy.
a high pedestal, but they're not doing that with Giannis, where he's getting Tim Duncan or Michael Jordan comparisons. They're barely even mentioning him.
It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know. I mean, they should be getting him all the praise in the world. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Based on what he's doing, because he didn't go to no super team. He definitely go to no super team and go over there and get it done. And he did it right there where he was drafted to. And he wasn't drafted he was being drafted very high.
He was drafted 13th. But people didn't know that no one knew Giannis was going to be what he became.
No, actually 15. Yeah, 15, actually. Yeah, nobody know that. Yeah, he played 8 years. This would be his 9th year in the league coming up.
Yep.
This should be his 9th year.
Yep.
So, yeah, I like how Giannis plays.
He had to work, because it's not like he was good. He was amazing when he was playing in Greece. He had to develop his game and work really hard.
Yeah. He wasn't really NBA. I mean, he wasn't really NBA ready when he first came in the league. He really had to start from scratch and work on his game.
Yeah. But that's how he saw the big, because he wasn't like nobody like with LeBron. He was getting like Michael Jordan comparisons like the day he entered the league. No one knew that Giannis was gonna be Giannis.
No, nobody knew that. Nobody knew that. But
But
I'm
even that, I feel
glad.
like he's really disrespected.
Yeah, and I hate it. And I hate it, man. Because I mean, for what? For what? I mean, for what point is he disrespectful? I mean, you know,
Well,
what
some
point?
people, another thing too, they're making the thing where he only won because other teams were injured. But if you look at like some of the past players, like did you see that Raw video where he said it was basically Raw for TV's video where he said basically every championship in history has some
Oh
type
yeah.
of asterisk.
Oh yeah, some type of reason why they won. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen it. He's absolutely right. Too Raw, yeah. Shout out to Raw for TV. Actually, they you could go back in the history and find fault in just about in every year that a team won. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is nonsense. He won. I mean, the Bucks won a championship. I give him his props. I ain't making no excuses. I ain't making no excuses. They won. You see what I'm saying? You can make. I mean, are they going to try to make excuses for the Lakers because they won the bubble? I mean, it's
Dude,
ridiculous.
the Miami Heat were dealing with injuries. I didn't hear anyone use them as a way to like downfall the Lakers championship. Like the Miami Heat were dealing with injuries too, but no one made excuses for them.
No, they didn't. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You gotta tell the whole story if you're gonna tell any bit of it.
Even what's it called? Tura, even back in the '60s, one of Bill Russell's championship he won. Wilt Chamberlain got injured. I think it was '69.
Yeah, yeah. He got hit. I think during the regular. Yeah, during the regular. Yeah, he
Well, he got
got.
hurt in the because I remember they were up.
Yeah,
I
in
saw that
the
game
finals.
too.
In the finals. Yeah, the coach
Yeah.
took him out, and then he ready to go back in. The coach will let him in.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can make that. You can say that.
yeah,
I mean, you see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different variables, though, man.
yeah.
Injuries.
Injuries have always been a part of the game.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, can't do anything about it, just part of the game. I mean, I give the Bucks the credit, all the credit in the world. They won. They earned
Another
it.
thing too, if they had lost on Nets, people would say, "Oh, you can't beat an injured team."
Yeah, they can't see. Yeah, you can't win with them. I mean, you can't win with them. So you can't really have both ways. They try to have it both ways, but the Milwaukee Bucks is just not that they're the better team, but they just took advantage of it. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
Get it done. You're supposed to get it done. You see what I'm saying? So I don't take anything away. I don't take anything away from the Bucks.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna win next year, but I'd love to see them do it again.
Oh yeah, I don't think they're gonna win either, but we have to
Like
see.
if I had to root for a team in the playoffs, like I'm a Bulls fan, but I know they're not gonna do much. But yeah, like I said, I hope the Bucks would find a way to win. I don't think they will, but like I said, you never know.
Yeah. Now, if not as far, as far as on paper, I don't think the Bucks gonna win on paper.
Yeah.
As far as on paper, but I would love to see. I would definitely love to see that
Even
competition.
though if it's like any like under like the Nuggets or the Suns, like one of those like teams where we don't see the superstar make the final. Like we've seen LeBron make like 10 finals. We've seen Katie in like what? How many finals he been in? 4 or 5?
Yeah, 4 or 5 was or either one of them. Yeah, probably 6. Oh yeah, 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, Kevin Durant.
No, yeah, he went 2012. So he's been in
2012.
4, but he got injured that 1 year.
Yeah.
So like I said, I want to see someone that, like I said, Jokic. I'd love to see him in the finals.
I would love to too, man. I would love to too.
I
Man.
want someone else to get like, because we've seen LeBron and KD make the finals a couple times. I want to see some new stars shine.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to see it. I mean, this is gonna be an interesting year, man. I can't wait to this year start. I think the actual season start like in 2 weeks.
I mean, who's is it? Are the Nets playing the Lakers, or is that the opening game? Or
Let me check. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, hold on. We talk about you talk about in the regular season, right? The first game of the regular season.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Hold on. First, okay. First.
Oh no, they're playing the Warriors.
They're playing the Warriors?
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen? Hey, you know what's gonna happen? I'm a great one. I believe they're gonna play them in the Christmas Day.
No, Christmas Day. I thought they were playing Brooklyn. Yeah,
No, I was talking about Lakers. The Lakers in the Brooklyn.
yeah. They're
Nets.
playing Brooklyn on Christmas Day. Who do Brooklyn play? What is their opener? Let's see.
Let me see.
They play the Bucks.
They play the Bucks. The Bucks. Yeah, I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah,
The Bucks.
rematch
Yep.
of last year.
Yeah. Yeah, they play the Bucks. But yeah, they go. I'm pretty sure that I thought they're gonna save that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna save that for the season opener. I mean for the Christmas.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to see like some of these LeBron fans, like these Nets and Lakers fans, like these bandwagon fans. I don't like them.
I don't either, man. I mean, if you go to,
You know, I heard.
I mean, you know what? The great. I'm gonna say this, man. Go ahead.
No, you could go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Great. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was saying no. So one Lakers fan told me this. He hopes Kyrie doesn't play, so the Lakers have an easier chance to win.
Yeah, that's what they say about LeBron James
Like
fans.
some of these fans are crazy. Like he's like, I hope Kyrie gets like like something happens to him where he doesn't play, so the Lakers have an easier chance to win.
Yeah, whatever. I want to see all of them on the court, man. I want to see all of
Yeah.
even if Kyrie ever they still ain't guaranteed. They should pull it out, but it's not guaranteed, man. It ain't guaranteed. It's not. It's not. I want everybody to be healthy. That's what makes it great.
Yep.
Everybody be healthy, and that's what I want. That's what I really want. I don't want no excuses. I just don't want no excuses this year, man. I really don't. I really don't. And if the Nets don't win at least one, but they time to get to don't win at least one, it's gonna be a huge upset, man. They got to win. They got to win at least one. At least one.
I think even with the Lakers and even with the Lakers too, like I said, I don't know how Westbrook and LeBron are gonna match because they're pretty much the same type of players.
Yeah, I just have to see what's going to happen, man.
Yeah, they're both ball dominant. They're not good off the ball, and they got Rondo in too. So, like the Lakers, you know who they remind me of? They remind me of the 04 Lakers where they got Gary Payton and Karl Malone.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that team, right?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember it very well. Very well.
Yeah, they remind me of similar to that where they have a team where they have championship expectations, but they're an old team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they. I mean, look. I mean, this is probably the last year.
Like that, I think they're either going to be. I think they're either going to be like a great team where they compete for a championship, or they're going to be really bad. I don't think they're going to be in between.
Yeah, I mean, this is LeBron James probably last year though, man. I mean, he wants to get 5. He wants to get 5 championships. Well, he wants to get at least one more. See what I'm saying? So, like I said, I would like for him to win. I'm not a LeBron James fan, but I like for him to win. I really do. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, this NBA season is going to be very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It really is, and I can't wait. What's going to happen? I can't wait to see what's going to happen, man.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off. I've been here for a while. I might try to go on some of your other live streams.
All right, man. I appreciate you stopping by. The great one, man. I appreciate it.
Yep. Yeah,
Thank
see you a
man.
lot on Universe's channel.
All right, man. I appreciate it, man. Take it easy.
Yeah. All right, you too. Yeah.
All right.